violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. So this footage I have for you comes from a convenience store straight out of Clayton County, Clayco, as they call it. And these super gremlins, they are acting a damn fool, like they ain't got no type of sense. So let's play the video. So what happened was he was asked for his ID and he spazzed out, throwing everything around in the store. Wow. He should have been shot. It's crazy. And then these types of dudes, they really would have came back and spun the block. And then he goes and gets in his car or his truck, drives off, man. It's an impossible situation, and you wonder why there's food deserts. This is why. Nice truck, forgot his ID, and that's how he's acting. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pop.
Y'all get me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
A Clayton County family say they feel like they've been left in the dark by the police investigating their son's homicide case. They tell Channel 2 he was killed back in July after trying to break up a fight. They want to know why no one has been arrested. Channel 2's Ashley Lincoln spoke with that family, who say they know who the shooter is, but still no arrests. Ashley?
Very frustrated that this family says they're feeling tonight because they say several witnesses told police they saw who shot him, yet no arrests have been made in this case.
So they're basically saying they know exactly who did it. They're telling, are they cooperating? That's my question.
It's tragic. It's tragic.
The family of Damien and Hann say this isn't how they envisioned spending their Thanksgiving.
It's been hard.
Aaron and Rashida Harris say the loss has been agonizing after months of no arrest in their son's homicide case.
It's a hurtful thing because my son never hurt anyone. My son was a good boy. He was a good boy.
They say 28-year-old Hann was shot in the neck after trying to de-escalate a fight that was happening between his sister and her partner.
My daughter.
Wow, so he was trying to break up the fight between his sister and her Pookie boyfriend. Look, you know, I know that's your sister and all that, but it goes back to the judgment call. Why are these women getting into relationships with dudes who are putting their hands on them? I guarantee that wasn't the first time they got into a physical altercation. So it just blows me that this brother lost his life. You know, if it wasn't his sister, we would call it white knighting, but I guess this is dark knighting at its finest, and it results in this brother losing his life.
Daughter was standing there with bruises on her face, visible bruises.
They say Hann was called to this apartment on Boulevard in Midtown after learning his sister was in a domestic dispute with her girlfriend. His family says at some
With her girlfriend, yo, that's crazy. I'm thinking it's a man the whole time. You mean to tell me that his sister was in a lesbian relationship with a super Dyke and Gremlin on Demon Time?
At some point, his sister's girlfriend fired a gun at him, killing him.
It makes
Wow.
us feel some kind of way. I just don't want his death to be in vain.
They say there were several witnesses on scene who identified to police it was the sister's girlfriend who killed him, but no.
So the witnesses are identifying the super Dyke and Gremlin in question. And this is the tricky part about this situation. So we all know that lesbian relationships do have the highest rates of domestic violence because women believe that they can put their hands on people with no consequences. So if they're in a relationship with a man, the reason why there's not that many domestic violence cases for a woman toward men is because men just don't report it. They're like, oh, she slapped me in the face. You know, she kicked me in the nuts. You know, whatever. It's a girl. But when a guy does something similar to a woman, oh yeah, she's going to report it. She's going to make a big deal of it, even if she was physically abusive to that man first. Okay. So the tricky thing about this situation is because he goes into it, there's two women now. And even though one may identify as a man or at least walk around with a strap, well, two straps actually, but this brother goes into a situation with two women who are fighting, and, you know, by her account, she could say, oh, he's the one who got aggressive, and it's a man's word versus a woman's word. So I really think that might be the reason why she hasn't been arrested. Not so much so that, the cops just don't want to do their job. It's just, you know, the way the laws is set up, wherever they are, depending on the location. If it was her house that he pulled up to and she's on the lease, I mean, that's, hey, even if she was beating the girl up, that's a self-defense. She has an argument for self-defense, even if she was charged, which I don't think charges were brought up. So, but it's a very ishy situation. As a man at this point, unless it was another man who was beating on your sister, you might just have to let that joint ride, honestly, because you can't go in there gun-ho with another woman. You're going to take the L either way, whether, you know, you put your hands on that woman and then now you're being charged with a domestic violence charge yourself, or you walk in that apartment and that super Dyke and Gremlin on Demon Time stands her ground.
No arrests have been made.
Don't feel like we're getting justice.
Atlanta police told us they investigated this case and have classified it as a justifiable homicide and have closed the case. Details Hann's family says police didn't communicate to them.
Wow, it's over. I mean, exactly what I haven't even seen this story, but exactly what I said could happen happened. Guys, men, black men, done are the days of white knighting. Done are the days of being a hero, a knight in shining armor to, you know, milady's hand. I don't care if it's your sister. I mean, obviously you want to defend your family, but at the same time, it needs to be in the right way. You need to say, hey, little sis, if you want me to pull up with the chopper, at least get out of that woman's apartment, because she's on the lease. She's defending her property at that point once you step in uninvited. So, I mean, the police didn't get it wrong. Technically, they really didn't get it wrong. And it's sad that this brother white knighted for his sister and, you know, lost his life for it.
For them not to even say anything to us, not even contact us to say that the case was closed. that we just don't feel that it's right and it's fair.
Ashley Lincoln back with us live now tonight. Ashley, where does the family go from here? Is there anything they can do if they feel like they're not getting justice still for their son?
Well, Justin, police tell us that the family will need to follow up with the district attorney's office to see if they will consider filing charges in this case. We have reached out to them.
At this point, just go civil. Try and get a bag off of it, because it's not looking good.
Now, it's also worth noting that we did not name the girlfriend in this case because she has not been charged, Justin.
All right.
Dang, so she got a free body and she doesn't have to be doxxed. What a smoking deal.
Ashley Lincoln reporting live for us tonight.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.